Hey, what's up guys? I am your host, Ryan Zoo, and this is King of the Hill. Okay guys, we're doing a very special King of the Hill this episode. We're going to do something a bit different. It's going to be King of the Hill rules, random towers. So this particular battle is just a show match. It's not going to affect the Nobleman rankings. If isuckatbattles beats the Dark Affliction, he's not going to become the king. It's just for fun, but it's going to be so interesting to see these very top players play using King of the Hill, but using random towers. So what we've done is that we've got a best of 7 here between the Dark Affliction and isuckatbattles, both in the top 5 in Nobleman rankings. Of course, Dark Affliction is the current king. And what I've done is that I've loaded up my own battles, and I just press the random towers in my own battles, and then I tell them what towers to use. This way, it's completely fair for both players, and we are absolutely certain that they're both going to be using the same random towers. Okay, so let's just get right into it in game number 1. The game number 1 is the random tower loadout was Tack Shooter, Dartling Gun, Glue, and Sniper. So this is going to be really interesting. Let's get started. Alright, so I just started the video. I'm watching this for the first time, guys, so I've never seen these before. I do know the result of the games, but I've never seen what actually happens in these games. So I'm going to be really interested to see how these games turn out. So isuckatbattles decided to go with the Tack Shooter straight away, and this time I haven't covered up the towers. I'm showing you guys the time, I'm showing you guys the income, I'm showing you guys the towers, just because otherwise if we cover up the towers, we're probably going to forget what towers they're using. And every set is going to be on a different map and using different random tower loadout. So both these guys going for the quick 3-0 Tack Shooter straight away. And yeah, I would sort of expect both these guys to be using similar strategies, as I think they're both extremely smart players. And whoa, both these guys, their Tack Shooters are being a little bit overrun here. I would have thought the Tack Shooter might be best to put it in the middle, where it can shoot twice. But then again, this corner is also not too bad. They didn't lose too many lives. Yeah, I would expect them to do probably similar strategies for each map, as they're probably both going to come up with the best strategy possible pretty quickly. But I don't really know. We're going to have to see here. They might completely disagree on what the best strategy is, and that's going to be really awesome if they had used completely different strategies with these random loadouts, and then we're going to see who was a smarter person. So basically these guys, like, it's as if they're doing quick battles, and oh, a Dartling Gun for isuckatbattles. And whereas Dark Affliction already, so there's already a divergence in strategy here. Dark Affliction choosing to go double Tack Shooter, whereas isuckatbattles is getting ready for the Dartling Gun long term. And now these loading up the blue and pink balloons is going to cause Dark Affliction to lose quite a few lives here. And I guess isuckatbattles just thinks he's really good with his Dartling Gun control, because if you're really good with Dartling Gun control, it's probably the better choice. It allows you a lot more room to micro, and you can really hit those balloons if they're leaking through. Excuse me. So yeah, it's basically as if these guys have just entered quick battles and they've pressed the random tower and they start the game immediately, because basically what I do is that I tell them to load the map first. No, they don't load the map. They load the loading screen, right, with the map already chosen, so they know they're playing on cards as the first map. You know, everything else is exactly the same as King of the Hill. It's just the random towers that makes it different. And then I tell them what towers to choose. They choose those towers and they start playing immediately. So they really only have about maybe 10 seconds to think of a good strategy when these towers, when I tell them about which towers to use. And yeah, I think because I want it to be as similar to the quick battles as possible. So Dark Affliction already down to 25 lives. Holy, I've not been paying attention. I've been trying to explain the rules of this little game here. So this could be the end of him right here. These blacks are probably going to do a bit of damage, but with that 2-1 Dartling Gun, he should be doing okay. Although I see another yellow balloon go through. Nope. So oh, by the way, guys, the isuckatbattles is recording this, so we're going to see his income and sort of things from his point of view. He's actually got quite a... Oh, we can talk about the money now. So he's got like lots of money saved up. He's got tons of money saved up. He's got 1,500 saved up. So he's going to do a big Rigo Yellow Rush, obviously, with all that money saved up, and hopefully use that to end the game. We're going to see if it works here. So, yep, he's saving up a lot of money, 2,500. Here comes a big rush for sure. And oh my god, Dark Affliction is also going for a rush. And oh, isuckatbattles decides to go for the defense. Wow. He saved that money actually for this flaming tech shooter. Wow, I've never seen that before. I actually have no idea what it's called because it's almost never used. And now he's going for the counter Rigo Yellow Rush. And this should probably end it here, guys. I see a lot of balloons going to get through. And yep, this should be GG. And GG, so quick game number 1. isuckatbattles making the correct decision to save up a lot of money on round 6 and round 7 to get the defense up for round 8 and then going for that counter rush once he realized that the Dark Affliction completely ran out of money. So isuckatbattles taking the upper hand there, leading 1-0. Let's go to game 2. Okay, we're here in game number 2, and the Dark Affliction, having lost the previous map, has chosen Temple as the second map. And the random towers that I gave them for this map are... holy cow, this is going so fast. Okay, Bomb Tower, Ice, Aeroplane, which is the Monkey Ace, and Super Monkeys. Another very interesting random loadout here. And guys, remember, this is King of the Hill. You're not allowed to ice stall. I repeat, you're not allowed to ice stall, as you should probably know by now in King of the Hill. So it's going to be really interesting to see what these guys are going to do. Let's see, Bomb Tower. What I'm always really interested for random towers is a camo detection. Because oftentimes you just don't get that mortar and village, so then you have to think about other ways to get camo detection. So we can see here that Bomb Tower, no camo detection possible. Ice, no camo detection possible. Super Monkey, no detection possible, I think. Unless you get like a freaking, I don't know, maybe a Sun God? I don't know. I don't think that has camo detection. So it's really down to the Monkey Ace. And I think if you could go camo lids, I think you just have to get lucky with the Monkey Ace dropping those pineapples on the right spot. So it's going to be pretty hard to get past round 12. But maybe these guys can kill each other before that anyway, as they are using Bomb Tower Ice. So with the Bomb Towers, definitely the round 6 blacks is going to be a huge problem. We're going to see how these guys are going to get past this little issue here. So both these guys go for cluster bombs. Probably the easy choice here. Definitely the right choice given that you can't ice stall. And I think they're going to have to use the ice towers to think of a way to pop those blacks with the 2-0 ice tower. Now this is a pretty good pink attack here by isuckatbattles. And I just feel like the Dark Affliction needs to be more aggressive in these random battles because you usually don't get the necessary defense that you normally would with the Boomerang Tower or with the Tech Shooter on this map. So attacking just becomes a lot more effective on these random battles sort of situations. And that's what we see here from isuckatbattles, going for a little bit of economy with the blue balloons, but also going for a decent amount of attacking with the pink balloons. And here it is, Dark Affliction using that ice tower to pop the blacks, and also isuckatbattles also doing the same thing. I wonder if one ice tower will be enough. Obviously not. So isuckatbattles choose to go double ice tower. I probably would have chosen to put the ice towers both at the front, but putting it at the end, I guess, also works okay as well. So it does mean that that cluster bomb has more chance of hitting it. So holy cow, how did the Dark Affliction already lose down to 51 lives? Okay, so he's going to double ice tower as well. So this should be a decent amount of defense, but still the balloons get through. Let's see, yeah, the Dark Affliction continues to lose lives, down to 48 lives now. Whereas I really like this ice position by isuckatbattles, although he is actually leaking some lives as well. So, oh my gosh, this might be it right here, guys. It might be just too hard to defend blacks. You see, you need to be more aggressive on this map, and now Dark Affliction is scrambling to get some more defense up. But if it doesn't, then it could be GG right here. And now with round 8, with you can do Rigo blacks, which is even more effective. And Dark Affliction is trying to solve this problem with even more ice towers, but still he continues to leak balloons. Down to 22 lives now. Holy cow. And interesting, isuckatbattles is going for frag bombs. That's a good choice. Frag bomb is actually the only bomb tower that can pop blacks. And now Dark Affliction also... Oh no, Dark Affliction going for double cluster bomb. Whoa! Okay, sorry, I don't know what that was there guys. Okay, so these guys have been going surprisingly well, although going surprisingly far with these random loadouts. Although now Dark Affliction is down to 21 lives only, so he probably might die on round 10. What sort of rush can he do on round 10? Rigo blacks might be good, or maybe just going for the round 12 rush, because it's going to be near impossible, I think, to defend any sort of round 12 rush. And oh, we can see here that Isucker Battles is saving up a lot of money here, so he might be going for... Oh, he might be saving up for the defense like I did in game number 1. Looking like he wants to go for the airplane defense for that, for those camo balloons. And, oh, Dark Affliction already showing his ace. So yeah, we can definitely see that these guys are using exactly the same towers, guys, and this makes it completely fair, even though they're going random towers. And there it is, Dark Affliction getting the 2-1. Nope, 2-2. I have no idea. Anyway, a huge rush here by Isucker Battles using these zebras. Thinking that the ice towers can't pop the zebras, but an interesting glitch in this game is actually the ice towers can pop the zebras, I think, or maybe it was a cluster bomb. No. Yeah, you should expect the zebras to get past both the cluster bomb. Oh no! Okay, so here's the camo leads. Basically, the 2-3 monkey ace can't stop the camo leads, and this might be it for Isucker Battles. But oh my god, both sides going camo leads, but Isucker Battles has way more lives, so he might survive. Oh my god, he's losing lives. Oh GG! Wow, that was so close towards the end. That was literally a split second difference between we saw like Isucker Battles lose lives so fast, but then TDA or the Dark Affliction just losing that last little bit of life. And I think with the lead balloons, you only need maybe 1, maybe 2 to get through, and that's it for his 21 lives. So very close game number 2, and wow, Isucker Battles taking a quick 2-0 lead in this random battle series. Let's go to game 3 to see if the Dark Affliction can come back. Because if he's down to 3-0, it'll be so impossible, and it might be a really quick series, guys. Okay, we're in game number 3, and we are on Hydro Dam. So Dark Affliction keeps picking this tiny maps. I didn't quite get to see what those towers were, but we'll see now on the screen. So the towers are what? Ninjas, holy cow. Farm, wow. Mortar and ice. And remember guys, ice stalling is not allowed, so this is going to be a short game, guys, because there's so many different attacks that I think you can do on this map. Wow, this is going to be insane. This is going to be super short, I think. I'm not too sure which way it's going to go, but I know it's going to be short. So both of these guys choosing the mortar to start off with, and given the terrible selection that we have here, it's probably not a bad choice. Let's see now. So I guess, let's see, ice, oh my god, ice just can't do anything. Farm can't do anything. So it really is just Mortar Ninja, guys. These guys are try to somehow beat each other with just Mortar Ninja. So both of them, I think I'm going to go completely aggressive on round 4 with the pinks. Because I think if you don't do that, you're just a bad player. And I think these guys are not bad players, they're good players. And then I'm just really curious to see how these guys are going to stop constant pinks. Because you need probably quite a few ninjas to stop that. And the mortar is not going to do very well versus pinks because it just shoots way too slowly. So, so there's the first ninja by Isucker Battles. And is the Dark Affliction going to get the ninja? He has to get the ninja. I mean, he can try to do it with ice. No, you really can't do it with ice. Ice also shoots too slowly. So, okay, here it is. Pinks from both sides. Oh, no pinks from Dark Affliction. Okay, there they are. So both a constant pink aggression as we expect, and just trying to get as many ninjas up as fast as possible. Dark Affliction not getting any defense whatsoever. What the hell's going on here? He can't not get defense, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, so there's this ninja. This is probably going to end on round 4, I think, because I don't think you can get good enough ninja. Oh, these ninjas are doing not too bad, actually. They're doing not too bad. It looks like they are actually able to hold off pinks, but Dark Affliction already down to 51 lives, 50 lives, and still his ninja is just not in a good enough place to... He really should put that ninja maybe... I don't know. I don't know what the perfect ninja positioning, to be honest, is for this map. And, okay, so if Dark Affliction doesn't do something pretty soon, he's going to lose this game. Down to 18 lives. You need to put some more towers up, Dark Affliction. Get some more towers. Down 5 lives. Okay, this is going to be it, probably. Yep, balloons are still licking through. 3 lives. 2 lives, 1 life, and GG. Dark Affliction down a quick 3-0. Wow, this is not looking good for the king. Lucky that this, this is just a show match, and the results of this don't actually decide the Nobleman rankings, because that would, wow, because losing 3-0 is pretty horrendous. But it was a pretty difficult situation for both players, really. I mean, Ninja and Mortar is all they really had. Ice, of course, you can't really use it, and Farms, not really useful. You'd rather just go straight for the attacking pink balloons rather than trying to get economy from Farms. So yeah, Hydro, always a very fun map for random towers. Always going to be a short map. So now let's go to game 4 to see if Isucker Battles can close out the series, or if Dark Affliction can somehow make a miracle comeback. Let's go to game 4. Okay, we're here in game number 4, and the Dark Affliction has finally chosen a big map. He's chosen Plutonium Mines, the biggest map in the map pool. And let's look at these towers here that we have for this random battles. So finally, I guess maybe because all the small maps have been used up. Although, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Temple, cards, Hydrant, we've used up every single small map, and so now we're sort of onto the big maps. And interestingly, so we've got a divergence in strategy here, guys. So let's just go over the towers real quick. Once I can see them. So we've got Mortar, Dark Monkey, Mortar, Dark Monkey, Sniper, and Super Monkey. Very interesting. So it may, this combination may be able to get to the late game. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Because Plutonium Mine is such a big map, and they do have camera detection with the Mortar, so they're pretty solid for camera detection. The Dark Monkey can be very good on this map, especially with this long straight over here. I actually don't like how the Dark Affliction has placed his Mortar. By placing his Mortar here, he can't use the Dark Monkey anymore down this long straight, which is a pretty vital part of the strategy on this map, I think. isuckatbattles is definitely, I think, doing the right thing here with this big long straight. Look at that. That 0-3, I think 0-3 Darkling Monkey doing so much damage with that huge spike ball down this long straight here. Okay, so Dark Affliction, oh I see, so he's going to try to do it with the 3-2 Dark Monkeys. Also a great choice. And Dark Affliction going for the aggression straight away, so going for these pink balloons, and this should cause quite a bit of damage. And isuckatbattles trying to respond by getting a 2-3. Oh, so I had the numbers up the wrong way around. Anyway, you know what I mean. Getting the 2-3 Dark Monkey and putting that probably on last. Usually Dark Monkeys are best on last, although he's still got it on first at the moment. The Flaming Mortar from both sides is helping out quite a bit. And yeah, looks like both sides have been able to successfully defend these pink rushes. We're going to see here if Dark Affliction can defend pink rushes, but definitely the isuckatbattles has shown he can defend the pink rushes pretty well. Getting one more Dark Monkey should definitely be enough to defend the pink rushes. And there it is, 2 Dark Monkeys as well by Dark Affliction. So we're going to get past the pink balloons for once and not have to... I mean, our Hydra is pretty ridiculous, especially with only ninjas and mortars. You really don't expect people to get past the pink balloons. And certainly indeed, Dark Affliction losing on that small map over there. Okay, so very interesting here. Dark Affliction choosing to continue to use only the 2-4 Dark Monkeys, whereas isuckatbattles using some 2-4 and some 2-3 and some 3-2. So so actually no, my bad. So it looks like Dark Affliction was able to squeeze that Dark Monkey there in the bottom left corner. So he's also shooting down the straight, the long ass straight. So now they have very, very similar strategies. Basically just exploiting the Dark Monkey and using the Mortar to pop any leads, pop any camos, and also, by the way, the Dark Monkey can also see camos. So pretty good combination overall, and certainly possible to get to later rounds. And something interesting that I just realized that I can talk about the income now. So before I couldn't really talk about the income, but now I can. So let's see. isuckatbattles, his income is 424 at the moment. Not that good for round 7, to be honest. Normally with a normal boomerang strategy, you can get a lot higher by now. Up to close to about 550 by now. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's about right. 550. So now he's only on 440, which is nowhere near as much. Which is of course just going to show that the Dark Monkey and Mortar strategy is not as good as the Boomerang strategy, guys. So guys, don't try the Dark Monkey Mortar strategy. It's obviously not as good. And very interesting choice by Dark Affliction, choosing not to use his Mortar as a camera detecting mortar, but instead using it as a more like sort of DPS mortar. So a mortar with more popping power. So that's that 3-2? Yeah, maybe 3-2 mortar there. And I actually never get to see this being used in King of the Hill, just because, people only use mortars for that camera detection. They don't actually use it for any popping power. So now we get finally to see how effective this mortar is as a pure popping power sort of tower with this 3-2 mortar. And both these guys just doing very, very similar strategies. Both of them having 4 Dark Monkeys. And it seems like Dark Affliction is putting his Dark Monkeys at the corners of the tracks. So he's putting them on the corners and then making them shoot maybe either last or first. Whereas isuckatbattles is actually getting them all like sort of grouped together in one place. And it sort of depends what you're aiming for. I think isuckatbattles might be better versus regros, because I'm worried that with them having them spaced apart like that, the regros will be more stronger against Dark Affliction because they can regrow back before they get popped again by the next Dark Monkey. So round 12 camos here. Dark Affliction has no regrow lead camo detection right now, just none. Oh no, he does. Sorry, I believe this 4 something, maybe a 3-2 or 4-2. I think it's a 4-2. Anyway, this big spike catapult, and the bottom left corner can pop camo lids. So a Rainbow Rush by Dark Affliction, and a Rainbow Rush by isuckatbattles. So this is basically, you're going to decide it right here, guys. No one has enough money for defense. It's just a matter of who can get who first. It looks like isuckatbattles is going to lose their lives first. It's really close here, guys. But, okay, GG. isuckatbattles just a little bit slow with that Rainbow Rush. I'm not too sure if he's seen that Rainbow Rush instantly on round 13, or if he did it sort of reactionary after seeing the Rainbow Rush by Dark Affliction. But once both sides decided to go for the Rainbow Rush, there's obviously no way that they could defend, and just a matter of who can stop the Rainbow Rush first. I think the key difference in that one is that mortar that Dark Affliction had, because that mortar actually does really well versus Rainbow Balloons. If you get 2 of those, he only had 1 of those, but if you get 2 of those, you can stop Rainbow's balloons, like a Rainbow Rush, completely with some other with the help from some other towers. But it helps a lot having 2 of those mortars. So that, I think, just delayed, but managed to pop the first series of Rainbow Balloons, and that means that isuckatbattles' defense was quite a bit worse versus Rainbow Balloons, and he was the one that lost that 4th game. So maybe Dark Affliction making a comeback in this series. Still down 3-1, so he's got a long way to go. But maybe one game at a time he can come back, or is isuckatbattles going to close out the series 4-1? Let's go to game 5 to find out. Okay, we're here in game number 5, and it's finally isuckatbattles' choice to pick a map, and he chose Yin Yang. Another pretty big map overall, really. It's oftentimes what I find is that on this map, you can get even more, fingers crossed. I'm not too sure why he's saying that, and he actually didn't even say it. So, on this map, I actually find you can get even more income than Plutonium Mines, which is pretty crazy. Like, on Plutonium Mines, I can get about 850 economy in quick battles, not in King of the Hill. But in quick battles, I can get like 850. Whereas on this map, I can usually get like 1,000. So, I don't know why, but this map is just really big, guys. Look how long this balloon is taking to get across the map. Okay, so, Yin Yang, and what are the towers we have here? Dart Monkey, Tech Shooter. Is that Boomerang? Is it Boomerang or Glue? I think it's Boomerang. Boomerang and Super Monkey. So, really good towers for popping power, guys. But what I failed to see here is the camera detection. So, round 12 was going to be crazy. You're going to get so much income before round 12. But round 12 is going to be crazy. Yeah, oh, wait, no, the Dark Monkey. Dark Monkey can stop. Well, round 12 lids. Camo lids is going to be crazy. Because the Dark Monkey, no matter how hard you try. Oh, no, you still can't get the, you can't get the 4-2, that catapult thingy. The catapult thingy is like the only way to stop camo lids. Which actually might be viable. I mean, these guys can get a lot of economy using just regular tech shooters and boomerangs on this map. So maybe up to like 850 economy, and that should be enough to afford a catapult by round 12. And then all you need is a couple of other Dark Monkeys around spread across the map to stop any camo rushes. So it's going to be really interesting to see if these guys are going to have enough sufficient defense around 12. But until then, it's probably going to be just a regular old King of the Hill. Obviously not going for no lives lost anymore. That's a bit unnecessary. Just trying to get as much income as possible. So if anything, these are the sort of strategies that you might see if these guys were playing quick battles. Because they're just trying to maximize the economy and they're not really caring as much about lives anymore. So both of them go for double tech shooter, which is very effective on this map. This map is the best map ever for tech shooters, just because the lanes are so close, touching so close that the tech shooter can do like so much damage. Like the tech shooter shoots like all these techs, maybe like, I don't know, 16 techs or whatever it is, and I would say 2/3 of those are doing a ton of damage. isuckatbattles is recording this, which is making him lag a little bit, unfortunately. But at the same time, I really appreciate isuckatbattles to record these games for you guys so that we can see it, and yeah, we can get to see these awesome games. And at the same time, I also want to thank Dark Affliction and isuckatbattles for participating in this awesome sort of show match, because King of the Hill, you know, it's a competition, but it's also a show, and sometimes we like to goof around and do fun stuff like this as well. So I don't know if these guys are just like, I don't know. I'm really surprised how similar these two guys' strategies are. Pretty much on, like, you know, on every map. Okay, so Dark Affliction going for that catapult. This shows that he probably is going to try to defend against the Rigo Lids, and isuckatbattles also putting that Dark Monkey there. So both of these guys knowing that they need some way to stop those Rigo Lids, not Rigo, sorry, Camo Lids on round 12, and the catapult is literally the only way to do it. I'm pretty sure the Super Monkey can't even stop it. Nope. Boomerang definitely can't. Oh no, they could either go for Glaive Lords as well. So they could try to get a $9,000 Glaive Lord for round 12 if they wanted. That could also work versus Camo Balloons, but that's a pretty expensive option. And oh wow, I can't believe already Dark Affliction has got his catapult up and putting it on last year. Yeah, very effective. So very interesting that already a divergence in strategy here. Dark Affliction going for these catapults, whereas isuckatbattles is going for sort of half catapults and half of these. What the? Oh no, I don't get what's going on here. I don't get what's going on. So round 12 here, guys. Obviously, Camo Lids is the way to go. I'm surprised these guys aren't doing any Camo Rushes. I'm really surprised about that, guys. I would have thought that a Camo Rush would be pretty good. I'm just cracking up about this. Oh, maybe a Rainbow Rush? Oh, so Camo Rainbow Rush by the Dark Affliction. isuckatbattles can't counter rush as it's too late. Can he defend this? He's doing pretty good so far, but he's going to lose a lot of lives. Oh, this might be too much. Okay, I think this is definitely going to be too much. I see even more Rainbow Blues getting through. And there it is. GG. So very close there on round 13. Going for the Regro Camo Rainbow Rush. Very, very interesting. I actually didn't see it towards the end with because he had like what, like 13 0-0 Dark Monkeys. Did he sell those Dark Monkeys to make that rush? Because otherwise that rush could have been a lot bigger than the one he sent if he didn't have all those Dark Monkeys. I thought that was ridiculous. Also, what was ridiculous was, did you see how fast he put those Dark Monkeys up? Wow, that just goes to show how like fast of a clicker our king is at the moment, Dark Affliction. He put those 13 Dark Monkeys up in like literally less than a second, and it's you know, these sort of fast fingers that you need to be one of the best Bloons TD Battles players, and that's why he is the current king and King of the Hill. And so far, yeah, nobody's even dared to challenge. Oh no, people have dared to challenge him, but nobody has topped him so far. So that's it for game number 5. Dark Affliction making a clawing comeback, up 2 games now from his 3-0 deficit. So now only down 3-2. Can he come back and take the series? Wow, that'd be awesome. Let's go to game number 6. Alright, we're here in game number 6, and isuckatbattles has chosen Pyramid Steps as the 6th map. Let's look at the towers here. Oh my god, these are amazing towers. So somehow, through random chance, these guys have some amazing good towers. So this is going to be like almost like a regular King of the Hill, guys. They have Tech Shooter, Boomerang, Mortar, and boats. The boats aren't very good, but the other 3 towers are amazing. Although they will have trouble versus Moabs. They might need to use the boats for that Moab hook ability to fight against Moabs. You can actually like buy and sell that and use that almost like a ground zero, but you know, obviously just for Moabs. And that should keep you alive pretty damn well until round 22, where the Zoma Gods come, because you can't use that boat ability against Zoma Gods. Yeah, other than that, there should be no reason why these guys can't survive until round 18 with the towers that they have. Boomerang's very good, Texture is very good. You got Blade Maelstrom against some sort of rush. You got, oh my god, these towers are fantastic. You got Camo detecting Mortar. So yeah, let's just see how these guys do in a sort of somewhat regular game. So both these guys doing the same strategy again. Tech Shooters in this little corner here. And actually it's a very good strategy, because Tech Shooters are the cheapest towers really to start in the early game. They're much cheaper than Boomerangs. And okay, so a little bit divergence here. Double Tech Shooter by Dark Affliction, whereas isuckatbattles is getting a very early Mortar. I don't really know which is better. Both of them definitely still has high economy. The double Tech Shooter would have more economy for sure, but at the same time, isuckatbattles knows that he needs the mortar for later anyway, so getting it now, getting it a bit earlier, might be worth it. And both these guys having definitely enough defense for this, excuse me, round 6 blues and pinks. Yep, definitely enough defense. And actually, yeah, this map is amazing for tech shooters. Oh, so the very nice attack here by isuckatbattles, layering the blues and pinks at the perfect timing so that those pinks can sneak by. And this is causing Dark Affliction to lose a couple of lives. But at the same time, you know, Dark Affliction also doing the same sort of attack, layering pinks, or maybe not, just just going pure pinks actually, never mind. But oh, what an interesting boomerang position! I've never seen this boomerang position before. Even with like a regular boomerang position, it's very, very interesting. So much lag. Yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of lag here. This is quite a large disadvantage for isuckatbattles. Pretty unfortunate for him. But wow, this lag is causing him to lose a lot of lives. This is way more lives than you would ever expect to lose with this defense, because he's still just sending out blue balloons, guys. And that's the problem with lag. You know, it causes all these balloons to leak past when they're not supposed to. So this is pretty sad, unfortunately, but it's kind of like no mercy. This is pretty sad for isuckatbattles because, yeah, I mean really having lag is really a huge disadvantage. It's making him get that ricochet up probably a lot earlier than he would have preferred. But at the same time, you know, if we didn't have that, then we couldn't see these games. So it's a bit of a catch-22, really. Interestingly, Dark Affliction sold his boomerang and decided to change the boomerang spot. And actually, this boomerang spot's pretty interesting. It can hit like a lot of lanes, but because it's not as close to the track, it means that sometimes the hook might miss. So kind of an interesting spot here. And okay, so both these guys getting the mortars up for round 12. And isuckatbattles just unfortunately due to lag, he's lost so many lives. I think if he didn't lag, he might even have close to full lives, just because I think his defense is pretty good with the mortar there. Okay, so isuckatbattles is got a lot of boomerangs up, getting ready for the Rainbow Rush, and I'm sure these guys won't do any Rainbow Rushes versus each other, just because they're so like good, you know. Like once you play versus good players, Rainbow Rushes just aren't as effective anymore. Round 12 camo, no problem. Both guys have their mortars up, and isuckatbattles interestingly probably gonna go for the Blade Maelstrom defense. Not too sure if I agree with this, given that he lags so much. But oh, we can actually, by the way, we can see here, guys, the income. So 550 income for isuckatbattles, quite a bit lower than I thought he should have. But he is saving money up for that Blade Maelstrom if he needs it. And of course, as I sort of expected, nobody going for a Rainbow Rush on round 13. So even more tech shooters for Dark Affliction. So this is an interesting choice, because now these guys have to decide how do they want to defend against ceramics. And there's not too many good choices to defend against versus ceramics. I think tech shooters is probably not one of the weaker choices, actually. So I think a Rego ceramics attack here might be pretty good. I think the 2-3 boomerang is probably the best choice. But at the same time, though, I think with these 2-0-0 boomerangs up, he's actually trying to induce the Dark Affliction to send some camo, some ceramics. I think he's going to upgrade these to 2-3 really quickly if Dark Affliction sends those Rego ceramics. And I think maybe Dark Affliction is going one level above that. Oh, so he's going to send one just to force isuckatbattles to spend that money. And okay, so he's going to decide to lose some lives here. Whoa! That was so close. isuckatbattles says, what WTF? I mean, come on, guys, you need some more defense than this. You can't have just this few defense for ceramics. You need more defense for ceramics. Okay, so there we go, getting that boomerang up. Okay, so now he's safe for ceramics. And isuckatbattles is looking dire straits here. Whoa, he just sold his... Whoa! So that... Oh, okay, so all this pressure is causing isuckatbattles to make quite a few mistakes here. Selling his 2-3 boomerang is a huge mistake, costing him quite a bit of money. And now, round 18, I think a Moab would be really hard to stop. Just really hard. Is anyone going to send a Moab? So, okay, so I see here, isuckatbattles is sending some Moabs. And yes, here it is, Dark Affliction also sending some Moabs. Although it seems like, okay, oh, Dark Affliction is going for that cool ass boat Moab defense. And so is isuckatbattles. So, oh, unfortunately he popped that Moab, so then he can't use a hook ability. And that's a GG! Holy cow, we've squared up in 3-3. How did Dark Affliction come back in the series? This is insane. He was down 3-0, guys. 3-0, and somehow he's come back in the series. Maybe partly due to lag, but I mean, I'm guessing that isuckatbattles had lag in those early games as well, although they're quite a bit shorter. Just wow, somehow Dark Affliction just coming back to 3-all, down from 3-0. And that last game was so intense. What I think isuckatbattles should have done is sell his towers to get that boat hook ability and hook that Moab before he popped it. But unfortunately, once he's popped it, he really is in dire straits because those ceramics are just so many, and they're already so far along the track that he just had no way of popping them towards the end. So, oh my god, such a close series, guys. Who would have thought that like random towers could produce such a close series between these two guys? And what an epic comeback as well. Jesus Christ. I'm really looking forward to see who's going to win the series, because either way it's going to be pretty epic. You know, if isuckatbattles somehow manage to win the 7th game, despite obviously going to having quite a bit of lag issues, and or what if, you know, the Dark Affliction comes back from a 3-0 deficit to come back 4-3. That would be ridiculous. That would prove why he's the king right then and there. But then I just feel so bad for isuckatbattles, because he's up 3-0, and to lose like that must be so like crushing to his confidence. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to this last match, guys. I hope you are too. Let's go to game 7. Okay, guys, we're here in game number 7. The deciding match here, guys. Oh my god, isuckatbattles gets to choose a map because he lost the last map. He's chosen Park. Interesting medium-sized map that he chose. So what that means is, I guess, that Rally was the last map that didn't get chosen, because now there's 8 maps in the map pool with pyramid steps. I believe that's right. Yeah, so Park. So Rally is the last map that wasn't used. So Park, here we are, guys, and let's look at our towers. So a shout out to the fans. What you are witnessing here is a meltdown. Perhaps indeed. Perhaps. And okay, so let's look at these towers, guys. We're on a farm here. So wow, farm strategies from both sides. Farm rushing would be really interesting to see. So okay, the towers we got here as farms, tech shooters. I think I saw a dartling gun was one of them. Let's just wait for isuckatbattles to show the towers on a screen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Dartling Gun. Okay, there it is. Dartling Gun and Ice. Dartling Gun and Ice. Really interesting. Okay, so let's see here. So, okay, camo. It's always the first thing you have to think about with random towers is camo detection. What can we use to detect camo? The answer is obviously Dartling Gun. The only thing, actually. Yeah, Ice can't detect. Tech Shooter can't detect. So you have to get a Dartling Gun, otherwise you will lose on round 12. Simple as that. And then obviously we got to watch out for the round 13 Farm Rainbow Rush. That's basically one of the strongest attacks in the game. But these guys might even go for something even more insane, like a round 8 Farm Rush with Rigo Yellows, or a round 10 Farm Rush with Rigo Pinks. These are all really strong rushes, guys. And oh, interesting here that isuckatbattles choosing to go for a little bit of aggression here with the camo pinks, sorry, with the regular pink balloons. But some of them getting through. Oh no, with 2 tech shooters, definitely nothing's getting through. What's also kind of interesting here is isuckatbattles is no, okay, so he's not cheating. He's not ice stalling, guys. His ice tower is on 2-0, so it is popping the balloons, which means that although it does stall the balloons a little bit, it's basically allowed in King of the Hill. Like, as long as you have something popping the balloons, then it's allowed for you to use that ice tower. It's kind of like, what's the intention of the ice tower? Is it to stall, or is it to pop balloons? And here it's clearly to pop the balloons, although it's stalling a little bit as well. So pretty marginal by isuckatbattles, but I'm gonna let him. This is just a random battles anyway. I'm gonna let it slide. Okay, so here, Dark Affliction getting slightly more farm economy. Okay, and that's why, because isuckatbattles was saving up for the Dartling Gun. And yeah, okay, so again we're seeing a lot of lag here, guys. This is such a huge disadvantage for isuckatbattles, which is really unfortunate. But there's really not anything else we can do. I think Dark Affliction has also told me that he's considered recording, but when he tried it, he just lagged like so much, like probably even worse than this. So there was no way that Dark Affliction was going to record. So unfortunately, it's up to isuckatbattles to record. And yeah, I guess you know, just props to him. Thank you so much for recording, and just try to do the best that you can, given the sort of disadvantage that you have there. Okay, so Dark Affliction going way ahead in the farm economy, guys. choosing just to use tack shooters as a defense, which allows him to get a lot more head. But it does mean that, on round 10 or 11 or whatever, he has to sort of maybe sell some of his tack shooters to get the Dartling gun up, because those tack shooters. Oh, wow! A really quick firing. Wow, that's really interesting. Oh, I know why he did that. No, actually, I don't know why he did that. You would need that for round 10 for leads, but it's not quite round 10 yet. It's only round 8, so getting it, I would say, quicker than he needed to. But then again, a firing is very effective, and Dark Affliction also showing that he's getting a lot of economy up as well. Because by now, if you're using a normal bomb tower boomerang strategy, you probably have 3, maybe 3.5 farms by now. And he's got 3 farms, so he's still keeping the up very high up there in the economy. What's up? So, yeah, there's the Dartling gun by Dark Affliction, and so both these guys are somewhat safe versus camo balloons. I'm reasonably sure that the firing can't detect camo. I'm pretty sure about that. What's also interesting is the Dartling gun placement. So Dark Affliction has chosen to put it there, which means that he can shoot along this middle straight area, as well as this very left lane. So he's kind of like got a choice of which lane he wants to shoot down. Whereas isuckatbattles, I guess, has the same option. Both of their Dartling gun positions are probably okay. So we're getting up to the dangerous rounds now. Round 12, round 13. Are they going to go for a Rainbow Rush? They've got quite a few ways to defend against Rainbow Rushes. They've got the Blade Maelstrom, they've got the Laser Cannon. Both of them having also the same amount of economy, guys. And, so we're going to have a, what is this? A camo lead? So a camo lead by isuckatbattles. And interestingly, Dark Affliction has chosen to get 2 Dartling guns. That's pretty unusual. And yeah, there it is. Whoa! I missed that hold. So here it is. A huge camo Rainbow Rush, which was completely ineffective, and that's probably right there, GG, because now he has no money left. The counter Rainbow Rush was selling all those farms with Rainbow Rush. Dark Affliction is difficult, but Blade Maelstrom. Blade Maelstrom, he gets the Blade Maelstrom in time, but can he get enough VT? He needs one more. One is not enough. He's a little bit slow. Oh, GG! Wow! So Dark Affliction choosing to go for that camo Rainbow Rush. Very interesting choice there. But I guess he just was completely underestimated how much money isuckatbattles had saved up. Because we saw on round 13, he actually had like $6,000 or $7,000 saved up. And that was enough to get the Hydro Rocket Pods. And Parker's a reasonably long map, guys. It's not like Cards or Temple. It's a reasonably long map. So a Rainbow Rush is already like nearly stoppable by itself with the Rocket Pods. But when they're like, when they're camo ones, they're 3 times as expensive, which means the Rainbow Rush is 3 times smaller. So that Rainbow Rush is actually a really tiny Rainbow Rush. Not the best choice there by Dark Affliction. But yeah, I guess he just thought that isuckatbattles wouldn't have enough money for that laser cannon or the hydropods. But unfortunately, he was wrong there. So there it is, guys. GG. isuckatbattles managing to hold it all together, falling apart, and maybe not really falling apart, but they're really close series in games 4, 5, and 6. But still, nevertheless, managing to lose 4, 5, and 6, and having himself, he was probably shitting his pants there, saying that, he even said in the chat that he was saying that he was having a meltdown, a mental meltdown, and also the lag obviously wasn't helping him at all. But very good defense in that last game. You can almost say that he induced the attack from the Dark Affliction, and the Dark Affliction falling for that trap, going for the camo rainbows, but just not the correct choice of attack there. And there it is, GG. This is King of the Hill. Wow, what should I call this? King of the Hill Random Towers Battles. Please let me know if you like this sort of thing, guys. I think it should be definitely possible to invite other noblemen to do a similar series. Also, please put in the comments other fun stuff that we can get these high-level players to play in. So this one was just random towers, but there's a lot of rule restrictions that we can do, and what's really cool is we get to see high-level play given rule restrictions, which I think is really interesting. So please put in the comments any ideas that you have for some cool, funky sort of rules that we can have for King of the Hill, and we can invite these top players to show us the best way to play these funky rule, games, and it's gonna be hopefully really interesting for you guys to see. Okay, my name is Ryan Zoo. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been King of the Hill Random Battles. See you next time.